Hiroya Manoa is next on the list. The young gun. He got fourth overall last year, rookie of the year, which was insane. A little bit of controversy around how he drives. He likes to, dip into the left foot brake a little bit. So does Dimitri though. Can't forget that one. Anyway, but
Wait,
yeah, Hiroya.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
hey.
I gotta mention that one. Yeah, but Hiroya, I think he's a championship contender this year. He's used to that GT86. He's still here. He's ready to do well. Dude's always on the sim, always driving, is what it seems like when I look on Discord. He's always in the freaking sim. And he's ready. He's ready to do what he's got to do before what it seems like he goes off to WRC because he's training with WRC drivers. So that may be the next step. And I want him to be there as long here in FD as long as possible. So
yeah,
definitely think he's a championship
Yeah.
contender. But yeah, just wanted to make the left foot brake comment because they did put into the FD judging criteria this year that left foot braking to the point that you are significantly slower than other runs will be a detriment to you. So they're now saying that that is a thing and that they will be judging that. So it's very interesting for some of the people who may be using left foot brake too much. I never thought Horoya
yeah.
did. I thought it was always a good style of driving, just the way you drive. But maybe it harms him this year. Who knows? So that's what I
Right.
think.
I
But I
mean,
still think he's a
it's a
championship
tool.
contender for sure.
Completely agree. Left foot brake's definitely a tool in the old tool belt. I understand, doing it to the point where you're relying on it and you're impeding the driver that's behind you. I get where they're coming from. Um, you know, I love it. It settles the hell out of a car, dude. So I get why they do it. Um, I think they just needed to make sure that they're like judging him fairly just because he came in here and just set the world on fire with his driving. And there's no question that this dude has a long, illustrious career ahead of him with, the age that he is now and how talented he is. So I'm curious to see what he does.
I like his style for sure, and it shook things up because he challenged the idea that the car has to be gripped up to a point where you can barely drive the thing, and he doesn't drive with a ton of grip. So I like that he kind of came in with that mentality. So yeah, he was slower, but he could hit. He was deep in zones, and he can run a really good lead. Now, one thing that I do hope I like that FD is sort of targeting left foot braking a little bit more because I think it was done a little bit too much in my opinion. But I do think that I forget what podcast I was listening to, but there was someone that said I think that there should be a point deduction for heavy left foot braking in the lead. I don't know if FD already does that, but I like that idea. But that's a tangent that I just went on, anyways. But yeah, for sure. I think that he is a champion. He's already a championship contender, in my opinion, and he just got into the league. But it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what he does this season. I also would like to let you guys know that he just graduated middle school last week.
Yeah,
I know.
I saw
I
that.
know.
I'm like,
Is
this
that
is
what
great.
the hell? What the hell? How does what? You put that into perspective. You realize what I was doing in middle school? What?
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I was playing Polly Pockets and chilling, dude. And then this guy's like giving professional Formula Drift drivers an absolute run for their
Yeah, he's
money.
traveling the world
So
and driving. So
yeah,
good for
Well,
I mean,
him.